Hi, I'm Olivia Rosshurst, triathlon and Adidas runners coach, and now I'm going to show you some cool down stretches that you can do after your run. Because even though it's so tempting to just call it a day after your workout or run, it's so important to always include a good cool down. It will help your body return to a state of rest and allow your muscles to really recover ahead of your next workout. So an adductor stretch first, or a lateral lunge. Feet nice and wide apart, and we're just going to lean over to one side, bending that knee, making sure that knee goes straight over that toe, and just hold that position there for 30 to 45 seconds. You should feel that stretch on the inside there. If you don't feel it, you can make that stretch a little bit deeper and take your feet a little bit further apart. And then up to the middle and down to the other side for the other leg. Okay, next we have a hamstring stretch. So there's two parts to this stretch. We're going to start facing one direction, feet on some train tracks, bending that front knee, pushing that back heel into the ground, and you should feel that stretch in the Achilles or the bottom of the calf. Then we're going to transfer our weight back onto this back leg. We're going to pick up the front toe, bend that back knee, hips back, and again you should feel that stretch from the belly of the hamstring. Make sure that toe is pointed upwards. And then we're going to do the same again on the other side. So push that back heel into the ground, bend forwards, weight on the front leg, and you should feel that stretch in the back of the calf or the Achilles. Then transfer the weight back, pick up the front toe, lean back, and you should feel that stretch in that belly of the hamstring. You can hold this for 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, next we're going to stretch out our glutes. So we're going to be sitting on the floor for this one. Feet out in front, and bring one knee over the other leg and just hug that knee to your chest. And you should feel that stretch in that glute. Hold that for 30 to 40 seconds and then change. Okay, next up is another stretch for your glute, a slightly different part of the glute this time. And again, we're going to start by sitting on the floor. Knees up, and we're going to take one foot and place it on the opposite knee. And you should feel that stretch in that glute muscle. If you don't, you can intensify it a little bit by bringing that foot towards you and hugging that hamstring close. Again, you can hold this for 30 to 45 seconds and then release. And the same on the other side. Now we're going to stretch out our hip flexors and hips. So again, we're going to be sitting on the floor. And we're going to bring our heels towards our body, knees go out to the side, soles of the feet together. If you can, just push the knees towards the floor for a deeper stretch. Again, you can hold this for 30 to 45 seconds. And for a progression, you can just lean into it a little bit. Now we're going to stretch out our hip flexors. So we're going to go back to a kneeling position. Bring one foot up in front, and we're just going to lean forwards, and you should feel that stretch down this side of the hip flexor. And then change. And hold this for 30 to 40 seconds. Next, we're going to go into a pigeon pose or a modified version of that, depending on your level of flexibility. So again, we're starting by sitting on the floor. One leg in front, knees bent, and one leg behind. On our sit bones, and just leaning forward into that stretch. Now, if you can't feel that or you're very flexible, you can straighten this back leg a little bit, but I'm just going to keep it here. Hold again for 30 to 45 seconds, then release and change sides. And lean into that stretch. Okay, next, a glute and lower leg stretch starting from the floor. So we're going to sit on our mat. We're going to lie down and hug one knee to our chest Again, hold for 30 to 45 seconds, and then release and change. And that's it. Learn these stretches by heart and do them after every run.